Feeling you, MP.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
They weren't even trying to win, so you better not lose.
Fans live for games like this one.
Over here.
If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Trailblazers along with your issue and seat location to 55555. And a guest experience member will respond immediately. And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway. Come to the game. You get a free Break the Trail Pack bobblehead. We look forward to seeing you at the next home game. And every one of you will be getting your own Blaze the Trail Pack calendar.
We hope to see you again. So visit us online or at the ticket booth for availability of any future Trailblazers games.
There are a few seats left for a handful of
Yo, what's good, MP?
Good,
I ain't
man.
gonna lie, bro. I watch you. You got a mean bag. Keep going, bro.
And that's big time coming from you, man. I study your game.
I appreciate that. But remember, nothing in this league is given to you. You gotta earn it. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience. Take your time.
All right, man. Well, look, I want to get that jersey from you after the game. What's up with that?
What I have to tell you, you gotta earn it, man. Oh, we on that type of time. It's a bet. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. MP out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for Portland, Henderson and Simons are their guards. Walker out there with Avdia. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And looking at tonight's contest, Coach, why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball. And both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. You've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And really an odd series between them a year ago as they couldn't get a win in either meeting.
Just another thing MP does for this team, space the floor.
For 3, Henderson gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Hall, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Avdia kicks to Simons. Launches a 3. A second chance effort, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
defensive foul.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the night.
Trailblazers, Walker, shooting one.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
Now here's Levine. Last time out he had 13 points. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Walker a screen on Giddey. And it's Simons missing. Now Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Hall, no good. Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And it's Simons missing.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now Simons. Following the three-point attempt by MP.
Anthony Simons flying high to finish that one.
Pass to Giddey. Back to MP. Vucevic finds MP. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Henderson. Williams with the block. On the wing, MP. Back to Levine. Here's Giddey. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Henderson with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Pass to Vucevic. And it's Giddey in the corner. MP outside. And the Bulls another 3.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Dave, what do you have to say?
We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here is MP. After Avdia made the last three-pointer. Levine kicks to MP. Williams for 3. The rebound by Simon.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Henderson outside for the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Hall, that's good.
Yeah, look at the soft delivery for MP. Floating it up there.
Here's Henderson. Following the basket by MP. Now Henderson. He's got 5. Walker a screen on MP. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Henderson, no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 1.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Henderson kicks to Simons. Walker in the corner. Outside, Avdia. It's good from long range. Avdia's got 8 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Giddey. We saw him with 10 points last game. And here's Avdia. Pass to Henderson. Outside, Simons. They get the rebound. And it's Ayton missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Williams has a screen for Giddey. Stolen by Walker. Simons with the ball. Defended by Giddey.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
MP passes to Giddey. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Simons finds Henderson. Back to Simons. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Hall. And some very quick points for him on that possession. He's got 16.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points. Back to Henderson. Walker with a screen for Henderson. A shake. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And what a creative player this kid is. Henderson, so much fun to watch.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Bulls have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Giddey the pass to Hall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. On mid-season, Stan, when you were coaching, would you still try out new plays and tactics and schemes? Or was the recipe set? Was the formula in and that was it? Well, Kevin, the bulk of what you do is set, but you're always tinkering. And as people start figuring you out, you've got to have counters to what you're doing. So your system is always evolving. You're always trying to get better, and you're always doing new things. Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round. Here's what Portland's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Jabari Walker. Jeremy Grant comes in for Avdia. Sharp's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Henderson. And both free throws good for MP. Portland trailing here. Here's Banton. His last outing, he had 8 points. That one falls.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here is Smith. And White kicks to MP. And there's the foul. It'll go on Delano Banton. That's his first foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Pass to Craig. Now Horton Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. And here's MP for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Hall's got 21 in the game.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Grant outside. Ayton the screen. Let's go. No good from Grant.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The Trailblazers shooting 45% from the field early. White against Sharp. Right block shot, and it's good off the glass. Ayton's got it all tied up now for Portland.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Smith against Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Let's see the stat sheet here for MP.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Free throw good, Smith. Avdia's checked in for the Trailblazers. Smith hits them both. Here's Banton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Sharp on the wing. Offline with his three. Chicago leading. Here's Hall. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Grant. Lets the three fly. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Stan on the floor tonight. One of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Here's Horton Tucker, and he hits the jumper for 2. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Banton. Pass to Avdia. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Bulls now. Hall. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Banton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Now, here's MP. He's got 25. With 1 on the clock, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 27 points. MP getting it done for Chicago. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. Back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
They've got Deni Avdija. He's out there with Grant. Sharp out there with Rob Williams. And it's Benton in at the point guard. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Trailblazers trail by 3. Sharp, the pass to Benton. Grant outside. Williams, a screen on Levine. Grant gets a wide open look, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for White. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Ball with it. Nothing on the board. Williams looking around. High post Vucevic. Pass to Dosunmu. Clock at 4. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Excellent D there from Williams.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Avdija. Following the miss by Robert Williams.
Good look there from Williams.
Here's Dosunmu. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Fires from deep. The Trailblazers pull it in.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hito Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando. Yes. Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, for Williams, the most important thing is remaining healthy. Because when he does that, he's an impactful player.
Now, Vucevic hasn't made one yet. Levine's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Benton. The rebound by Dosunmu. Bulls have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Here's Levine. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
Here's Benton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now, here's Dosunmu. Not a lot of room. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance. and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
Here's ball. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Vucevic finds Levine. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Levine getting quick with it that time, changing it up.
Here's Banton. He's covered by Ball. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
Well, he's a consistent range scorer. Levine's team wants him to find these looks.
Williams against Vucevic. Williams kicks to Avdia. The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Avdia. A different look now for Portland. Jabari Walker comes in for Grant, and it's Simons in for Delano Banton.
We got this, we got this.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Well, Chicago's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Levine dishes the ball. Clock at 6. Levine wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. Outside, Avdia. Back to Simons. Floats one up. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. And there's the drive. So Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And he's good on the second. And here is Simons. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Walker from downtown. Offensive rebound. Here's Chicago. They're on a 9-1 run. Stolen by Grant. And here's Sharp. Outside, Simons. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ball. And it's Simons missing.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Walker against Williams. There's Ball with the 3. Walker with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Sharp. He has 5. Here's Grant. Excellent D there from Williams.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Count that bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Grant with a screen on Ball. And it's Simons missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. Now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability.
Andre Ayton's checked in for the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson comes in for Sharp, then for the Bulls. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Horton Tucker comes in for Zach LaVine. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Dosunmu. Now Giddey. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep to the wing right side. Craig with a screen on Grant. Here's Horton Tucker. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 7. Simons surveying the D. Ayton a screen on Giddey. That's a 2 from Simons. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Simons has got his second bucket tonight. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. A 3-pointer is right on target. Ball's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Now, here's Simons. Banked in off the glass. Simons has got 6 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass the ball. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 8-point game. Grant outside. Outside, Simons shoots. Again, Simons missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Ball. And Vucevic kicks the ball. Oh, Vucevic in position and stolen by Ayton. Henderson, no one around him. No good from outside. The Bulls leading by 8. Stolen by Henderson. And now Portland on the break. And then Henderson with the dunk.
This is how relentless Henderson is. Once he gets the steal, he is going all the way.
Ball, the pass to Craig. Back to Ball. Craig with a screen on Henderson. Ball with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Trailblazers shooting 41% for the game. Simons from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Horton Tucker finds Ball. Giddey with it. Now Henderson defending. Giddey against Henderson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Giddey. Ball from long range. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Clap it up, fans. Make some noise along with your Blazers breaker dance through.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Diaz checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Kobe White comes in for Josh Giddey. And MP subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Tries a three off the inbound. MP, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Simons kicks to Anderson. Ayton inside, covered by Smith. And it's Ayton missing. The Bulls leading by 4. MP outside. And Craig has it in the corner. Back to MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
White against Simon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simons has got 10 points in the game.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls out front. They lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh! Give it up for our participants.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
Right around this time, I would find out who my teammates were on the All-Star roster. Sadly, I was unable to play alongside Kenny. Sad for him, not for me.
See, that's unnecessary, Shaq. That is just unnecessary. Who's to say I want to be on your team anyway?
Well, you called me ugly earlier.
I never called you that.
And guys, turning back to the game we've been watching, MP's been the story so far.
You gotta love what MP is doing. Looking like a true superstar. Reminds me of myself and Ernie.
You know, I don't need this kind of abuse. I don't have to be here. Like, we can go one-on-one right now. Shaq, you know what? Ernie, you referee. Shaq, you get the ball. No shots in the paint allowed.
Huh? What'd you say?
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Leading by 5. Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He scored an incredible number of points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
To the paint. Here's Avdia. Here's Ayton. Chicago grabs the miss. LaVine's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's MP for 3. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. MP's got 33 points. Trailblazers trail by 7. Outside, Walker. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Avdia. Just 4 to shoot. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Back to Henderson. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, sometimes you got to go in there and play big, and that's what Scoot did.
On the wing, LaVine. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Williams. Now here's MP. He has 35. Right through contact, MP.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Outside, Simons. Back to Avdia. There's the 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Vucevic finds MP. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Trailblazers trail by 4. Henderson outside. Nifty move. He takes it up and lays it in. Henderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Giddey goes in. And that one, good. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Pass to Giddey. Back to MP. On the wing, Giddy. MP outside. And that comes off the assist by Giddy. Giddy's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Simons, the pass to Abdia. Outside, Simons. Back to Abdia. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. He hits the second from the line. MP with it. He has 40. On the wing, Dosumu. And it's Portland with the rebound. Henderson outside. Pass to Walker. Abdia against Levine. Abdia gets the bucket.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Now Dosumu. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. That one's not going to go. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Here's Henderson. Chicago grabs the miss. Levine's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams kicks to MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Scoot Henderson.
And it's really challenging trying to guard Levine without fouling. He is good at getting defenders in compromising positions.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. Levine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Anferni Simons. And it's Sharp in for Scoot Henderson. That one is no good. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Grant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number 1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
He misses the free throw.
Well, with a guy like Grant, you know he's going to find ways to contribute across the board.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Chicago. and he sinks the second.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
MP inside. Defended by Sharp. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Grant.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
The rebound by Sharp. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Over in the corner, Avdia. Inside, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Horton Tucker in the corner. Back to MP. Buries the long-range jumper. Hall's got 45 points.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Pass to Grant. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
I like the confident response from Jeremy Grant.
Now Dosunmu. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sharp, the pass to Grant. And here's Avdia. 22 points for him for the lead. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's MP. Inside. MP gets it.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Portland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Grant. Pass to Sharp. Outside, Walker. Outside, Avdia. 4 on the clock. Chicago grabs the miss. MP right side. 11 feet away. And the shot is long. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Now here's Sharp. Defended by Dosunmu. Outside, Avdia. Horton Tucker with the rebound. Chicago leading. MP inside. Defended by Sharp. And the basket by MP.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Avdia kicks to Walker. And the 3-ball is good. Walker's got 6.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look now for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Jabari Walker. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kobe White comes in for Horton Tucker. Well, Chicago's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Dosunmu. MP outside. Here's White. The 3 from MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Williams with the ball. Here's Banton. Avdia finds Williams. Back to Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. And the jam by Avdia.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. 54 seconds left in the third. Here's Hall. And good! He hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Sharp. Avdia, a screen on White. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
MP, no good. Trailblazers trail by 4. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Kobe White.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kamar is checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Josh Giddey's checked in for Dosunmu. And so here is Chicago. It's a one-point game. Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. From outside the arc. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bulls lead by 4 from Portland. We're back in a moment. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They got Shaedon Sharp. Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Chicago leading by 4. Here's MP. The rebound by Sharp. The Trailblazers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Williams can't get it to go.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And it's Sharp missing. And Chicago's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Giddey the pass to Hall. And a miss there on the triple. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Banton. To tie it up. And the layup is up and in. Benton's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Williams kicks to MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he now owns the record for career 60-point games. Shocking.
Some people already consider him the best ever to lace him up. This will continue to fuel that conversation. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Chicago making a switch here. Vucevic has checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Sharp with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Pass to Giddey. To the inside. Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Grant outside. Williams a screen on Levine. No good from Grant. Chicago leading by 3. MP left side. With the teardrop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Robert Williams.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. A young man, fearless inside.
At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for Devontae Graham's checked in for Delano Banton. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And crucially, he did enough there to make it a 2-possession game.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Count it. Hall's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Graham, the pass to Williams. Williams sends a screen for Sharp. Portland again missing.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
And that one misses.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers trail by 7. Sharp, the pass to Simons. Good on the triple.
That's a textbook catch and shoot. Simons got his feet lined up and was ready to go.
Right side, Williams. Giddey kicks to MP. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Simons. Makes it off the glass. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
And Simons shows off that soft touch inside.
Pass to Williams. Back to MP. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Now Sharp. Back to Simons. Puts up a three. And again, it's Portland with the three.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Giddey kicks to MP. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Grant with a screen on MP. Pass to Kamare. Grant with the ball. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Now MP. In the corner, it's Levine. Back to MP. Misses the three. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. And he banks in the layup. Simons has got 13 points in the second half.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
On the wing, Levine. Shoots. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, we've seen Levine put up 25-plus per game for a season. This guy is on the short list of the best wing scorers.
Grant outside. Pass to Henderson. Second chance shot. And here is Ayton. Henderson finds Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's Ayton missing. Chicago leading by 3. In the corner, it's Levine. Back to MP. Lets it go from 14. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 70 points for MP. Outside, Simon. Henderson against MP. Shoots the 3. Here's Grant. Out to the right wing. And then Henderson with the jam.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Pass to Williams. Back to MP. Traps in the tray. And the Bulls lead by 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Walker the pass to Simons. Molina. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. A fader. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. That's a 2 from Simons. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Simons has got 12 points now in the quarter. MP against Henderson. And here's MP for 3. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 6 assists here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 9. Simons on the wing. Giddy defending. The 11-footer. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 27.
From the mid-range, Simons' quickness is a big advantage.
On the wing, Williams. MP looking around. And again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Here's Henderson. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Again, what an avalanche! And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Trailblazers making a change here. Diaz checked in. Henderson finds Simons. Outside, Avdia. Here's the 3. And it's Simons missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Up top, Giddy. Henderson defending. Giddy the pass to MP. And it's Portland with the rebound. Avdia's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low, here's Walker. Williams with the defensive effort. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Hall. And it's Portland with the rebound. Avdiev's got 7 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes in the game.
Vucevic against Henderson. Pass to Simons. No good that time. Nice defense from Giddey. MP with it. Right side, Williams. Back to MP. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. That shot is off. Now here's Henderson. And Simons has it in the corner. Drains the three-pointer. Simons is going to back down to within single digits for the Trailblazers. Over in the corner, Williams. MP dishes to Levine. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hall's got his 3rd assist on the night. Simons against Giddey. Avdia kicks to Walker. Pass to Henderson. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Simons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 32 points for Anthony Simons.
Yeah, we're seeing Simons unleashed on offense. He's in a groove, and his team is helping to keep him in it.
And a wide open look for MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Stolen by Henderson. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Walker. Here's Simons. Excellent D there from Williams. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. So long.
That's good work. You earned this, twin. You'll be seeing me again, though.
Come on, bro. I stay ready.
All right, that's a bet.
Appreciate you, bro.
That's good work. Keep going, twin.
You too. Good luck the rest of the season.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Another day, another win. Good work.